To be honest with you, it pushed me more to like fully understand God
because of the dementia and because of her deterioration.
I think the one thing that it showed me about God is that if I'm grieving, you grieving.
So he didn't abandon me. I just got murder fever.
Thank God. Thank God.
God has turned it around.
Thank God.
Police come in here. Excuse me, Miss Without rebuking the name of Jesus. I mean, I ain't did nothing.
What did you do?
BC.
Yeah.
Before
Christ.
You know what I'm saying? Before Christ, you definitely did. I've been noticing that like with a lot of Christian women, like, oh, like he doesn't know this, he doesn't know that. Yeah, but what do you know? Like,
You're watching Change of Heart podcast, where growing up is messy, love is layered, and faith meets the real feels. I'm your host, Bethan, here to bring you all tea from everything to pillow talk to purpose. I'm here with my very good friend, Emilio.
how y'all doing? Everything good?
I met him in kindergarten, and now we're 26.
That's crazy that we met in kindergarten. I'm not gonna lie.
We weren't friends, though. It was kindergarten. And then I never saw him again until high school.
But we still weren't close in high school.
Yeah, no.
But
it was like in the hallway. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Let's side hug and get to class.
That was it,
And that was it. Like we were acquaintances.
We grew really with Ashley, yeah?
Yeah.
Actually, I ain't gonna lie.
She brought us all together.
I ain't gonna lie. Ashley the GOAT for that.
Shout out to you, Ashley. Yeah, get crowned by Ash on Instagram.
Ashley on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, yeah. Ashley brought us all close together.
Yeah.
But before that, in high school, you know me in high school.
We have seen each other in a bunch of different seasons, and I can now say with a full heart that God has turned it around.
Thank God.
God has turned it around.
Thank God. We knew each other when, not at our lowest, but like we knew each other when BC.
Yeah.
Before Christ. You know what I'm saying? Before Christ, you definitely did. But like, I'm glad that like we met each other. We met all of us at that season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like
we get to see each other's growth.
Exactly. Like if people met me now, they wouldn't really know what we came out of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's just like everything's for a reason. Bro.
Exactly.
Everything's for a reason.
I think we relate to each other on a lot of levels. Relationally, spiritually, like just our walk in the faith. And then dealing with grief is a trying thing, especially like being in the world, and then learning how, and then coming to Christ, learning how to deal with those things and those heavy emotions with the healthy way, the Christ-like way.
It's such a difference. Like,
and like
it's something that I'm still processing.
Yeah. And like your flesh is so used to doing one thing, and then now your spirit knows another, and it's like that complete like tug of war.
It's just an all-out battle. It's just an everyday battle.
Yeah.
It is true. It's true what they say. That like people think that like when you make that switch and everything like that, like
it's instant.
It's all like everything goes up for you. No, like you're still there, and then like you're fighting. Yeah, it's just like a constant battle. But like now you know who's with you in that battle. So like it makes everything.
It's like an empowerment.
It may you gain confidence. Like the confidence that I have now compared to what I had before, complete different. Like shot up 100. And I would love everyone to experience that confidence. Right. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own.
Now don't get me wrong. Don't get us wrong. Sometimes I be asking God to take me off the front lines. Okay?
Sometimes.
It be too much.
Sometimes.
I be like, hold on, God, just let me catch my breath a little bit.
It be too much sometimes. But there's a reason.
Let me sharpen my sword. But yeah.
There's a reason why you're there. Because you can handle it. And I'm just like, like I said before, everything for a reason. And God put us in our situation. God put us in places because He knows that you feel me. Like
we were made for this.
That we can handle it. You know what I'm saying? So
He literally
we're in the front lines, embrace
us for this.
Even though we gonna get shot, we gonna do this. Embrace it. You gotta embrace it.
I know that's right. But bringing up grief, I can expound a little bit on what that's like for me. I feel like my grief is halved a little bit because of my situation. My mother, thank God, is still here with me, but she's not fully here because of the dementia and because of her deterioration. It's like she's here but not here at times. And when I get to feeling like that, I know that I need to get back to the fold because I have an opportunity to showcase what God looks like in your life when you are going through something that it's like unimaginable. So I try to keep that in mind all the time. And then with just the death of my grandmother and the death of my dog, and it just felt like things just kept happening just to me. Yeah. But I had to really like flip that script and think of the purpose of it all. So with you, I know that you've also have lost someone, and I'm so sorry. And I'm here with you. I'm here for you. I pray for you. How do you feel like grief has kind of like shaped your, not shaped, but has it changed your relationship with God at all?
To be honest with you, it pushed me more to like fully understand God in that sense. Like grief before, when I first lost one of my friends when he was like 16, 14, I was in the church, but I really wasn't. So like the process was so different. Yeah. I didn't understand. I was blaming God, this and that. Like, why him? Why that? But like now I look at it, and I'll never forget someone telling me at his funeral it wasn't his time. It says God called him to back home. You know what I'm saying? Like it was basically God just like saying, okay, like your time on earth is done. So when I put that in my head,
your time with me isn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like when I put that in my head, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like they're where they need to be now. So that kind of calms me down a little bit, because like I'm the type of person that's just like, all right, like I don't show my emotions, but at the same time, like they're there, like 100%, and like it's like a lot of men, you get what I'm saying, do that. They suppress their emotions, but like now I'm just very like knowing that, you know, everything happens for a reason, that their time on earth here is done, and now they're sitting next to God on his right hand. So I'm just like, they're okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that, it puts a lot of pressure and a lot of relief on me. I'm just like, they're good. They're good.
What characteristic? What do you think grief has revealed to you? Like the character of God. Has that opened you up to any new revelation of God's character and who he is with you battling grief?
I think the one thing that it showed me about God is that he's the same God every day. You get what I'm saying? So like, there was one Bible, I wrote that Bible verse down actually.
Pull it out.
Let me see. There's my notes. Yeah, so let me see. Yeah, so it says, it's Hebrews 13:8. So Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So it's like the same struggle that I was going through with my homeboy dying at a young age, my grandfather dying, my other friend dying. Like God's the same. Like he doesn't change. He doesn't change in those situations. So like knowing that, and knowing that like he brought me out of that, he's gonna bring me out of this one.
I know that's right.
And then he's gonna bring me out of the next one in the same way he did
I
before.
know that's
so,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but what about you though? What has grief shown you?
It showed me that God is patient, because I was so angry, and he didn't wait for me, he waited on me. So he didn't abandon me. He didn't he righteously convicted me, but didn't condemn me for my anger, for my rage, for my confusion, because all of those things are kind of, just to be frank, are a little lack in faith in him in those moments. And I can honestly say that I've lacked faith in those times. But he was patient with me. He was kind to me. He loved me through it. And that it was like, oh, okay. And like you said, if I can get through this, then there really isn't anything else that could ever stop me.
And that's true. Is that it is a lack. It is a lack of faith, and we're human.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna have those times that like we get mad at things, but then we just take I recently just learned this. Take a step back, just relax, and don't overthink it too much, because everything, and this is like my motto now, everything happens for a reason. Like, it's not that I don't see everything spiritually now, but like I see everything spiritually now, so I'm just like, all right, like this has to be like there's something going on, like, for a reason. So it's like, and like with like the whole like the lack of faith and everything, like there's gonna be times, you know what I'm saying, that we're not gonna be there, like we're gonna let it take over us a little bit in that moment, and then we're just gonna, not blame God. Back to the not blame God, but like it should just show you that, all right, this is where I lack in, this is where I have to get stronger in, let me tap back in. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I think it. But we're human. We just gotta like
chill.
You gotta chill out, man. Let's chill out. I'm just like, bro, because the things we can't control in life, and like those things that we can't control in life, like there's only one person.
Run us. You can't let it run you.
Exactly. And I just want to talk to this about somebody. It's like, bro, like the things you can't control in life, just wipe your hands of it. Like, that's it, bro. Just get down. That's what I'm saying. Just get down on your knees and just pray and let it go. It's easier said than done.
Exactly.
Don't be wrong. But that's the best you can do in this moment. So I'm just like,
to tie it in relationally, how do I say this? How do you stop your grief from like projecting onto your partner? I think for me that's a big thing. I think with any emotion, for me personally, that's a big thing.
What, the projecting?
Projecting it, okay. In my relationship.
Well, the one thing I can say in a relationship aspect of it, if I'm grieving, you grieving. That's just how it is. That's just how it is, right? So like, if I'm grieving, I don't expect you to grieve with me. I don't expect you, but like, just be there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just, I'm not at my full 100% right now. Mm-hmm. This is happening to me. That I'm not going to provide 100% in this area. Pick up my slack. Mm. That's really all I care about. If you can't do that, I'm sorry, but like, you're not, me and you, we're not, I don't think we're going to work. But vice versa, you're going to have seasons that you're grieving. Yeah. If I don't care what it is. If you're grieving, I'm picking up what you're lacking in. Mm-hmm. And that's just, to me, that's just what a relationship should be in those times. Mm-hmm. So like, it's basically just like, picking up their cross with them. You know what I'm saying? So like, just help me when I need the help, bro. Like, I don't ask for much.
It don't have to be much.
Like, it don't have to be much. It can literally just be the couch, watching TV, sit down and we're just not talking, just be there, bro. Yeah. Just be there while I process
just your presence.
That's it. That's all I need. That's all I need. And
that's fair. It's fair to ask.
That's what I'm saying. So, I just watch football with me. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Watch some Red Zone. That's all I can. And sometimes there will be times that I need a little bit more. It's fine, but don't try and solve the problem. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me go with it. Let me like process.
I don't think that's easy though. Like, seeing your partner go through anything, and it's like you want to solve it for them. I mean, and obviously it's not always practical. Yeah. And then it's not always good to just solve everybody else's problems, and they need to go through that growing pain as well. But it's like, it's not easy to see somebody that you love, so like maybe one of the most likely the closest person to you, like, go through something and you can't do anything about it.
It's all right. I think the best thing you can do in a sense that's like, did I catch it? No. I thought I caught it.
Did I catch it?
I think you caught it.
Yeah, stop your hand.
I did not.
Okay. Alright, we're good. I think the best thing you can do in that situation that you think you can't do much in a religious type like aspect, just pray for them.
Yeah.
That's you feel me?
yeah.
That's the best you can do. If I'm praying for you continuously every single day, I'm doing my part.
That's fair.
Like you just gotta let them go through. And I know it's sickening. I know it hurts. Oh my God, yes, I understand. I understand. But like at the same time, it's just like it's just life at the end of the day. Like they have to go through it. Like what if they're going through it, and you stop them when they're about to hit a breakthrough, like, and like you're like you come in and you help them. Oh my God!
And now you're their stumbling block.
And now exactly, and now you're their crutch now and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? So you just have to like let them not find it out by themselves. Let them basically find it out by themselves, but be there for them.
Yeah.
That's
when
really
you said crutch, immediately it was like, oh, like now we're getting to idolatry. Like now they're running to you instead of running to God.
Yeah.
Now you're their vice instead of them.
That's funny that you bring that up too. I'm not gonna lie, because I was thinking about it like not too long ago, and I was like, yo, did I idolize my relationships? And I thought about it really hard, and I'm like persuading myself in the back of my head, like, nah, I didn't. But like I thought about it, and I'm like, bro, like I think the reason why, like because both of them were the same. They ended the same.
Yeah.
Ended the same. I think they started the same.
Both your exes.
Crazy. Same cycle after, and I was like, dude, like what am I missing here? And I looked back at it and I was like, yeah, for sure. I was like, I'm for sure idolizing my relationship.
Yeah.
And that's just something that I just like, I don't know.
That used to be a problem of mine. I would lose myself completely.
Yeah.
Completely in the relationship.
Like, I'll take a bullet for you. Whoa,
yeah. Okay, well, first of all, you're supposed to love your husband, the husband's supposed to love their wife like how Christ loved the church. And you know what Christ did for the church? He died. He died. So, yes, you're supposed to take a bullet for that.
Okay. But let me ask you a question, though. Your significant other get locked up for 20 years.
Huh?
I said, your significant other get locked up for 20 years. You staying with him?
Yeah. My significant other would never get locked up for 20 years unless...
I love that answer.
Unless somebody did something to me or our family... It's all bets out. We both might go in for 20 years.
That's understandable. Yeah, that's understandable. But that's just a question. Like, I always ask people. I'm like, yo, like, yeah, you be rotting or dying, but you can't stay 5 years if they're locked up.
Yeah, well, yeah. Of course, I'm holding it down.
I won't.
That's your wife.
No,
what you wishing your teeth back there for?
If it's my wife, that's different. That's different.
Okay.
If it's like my girlfriend for like 8 years, we got a little gray area there.
That's crazy.
No, it's not though.
I mean, okay, it's not, but it's crazy. That's crazy.
No, it is.
If I go away for 20 years, I better come back to the same everything.
You're gonna come back to a nice note.
That's
moved on.
That's all you're gonna say in the note?
Moved on. Love ya.
You don't love them.
That's all I'm gonna say.
You don't love them. Anyway.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Would you wait for me?
There is a cutoff time though.
What's the cutoff time?
I think it's like 5 years. Max 5 years.
Police come in here. Excuse me, Miss Without rebuke in the name of Jesus. I mean, I ain't did nothing.
What did you do?
What? Does that matter?
If he went to jail for scamming for 10 years.
Scamming
ain't bad because the government scam us all the time.
And she probably, the wife probably already knew she's scamming with them. With his own money.
Murder.
I don't really mind.
Murder.
Murder.
Why am I talking to the camera like
Murder?
Murder. It would depend. What happened? Like
cold-blooded?
No, it still depends on the circumstances.
Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded ain't no reason. I just got murder fever.
I'm not gonna stay with you because you did that. You murdered somebody in cold blood.
It is crazy though.
What spiritual habits? Because we gonna talk about it.
It is crazy.
That's your punishment. Like you did that.
My punishment is being in prison.
Yeah. Plus, I'm not gonna be punished for you murdering somebody.
Yeah, you made your bed. You got laying it now.
Exactly.
Anyway, what spiritual habits or like disciplines make you keep hope or like your faith alive?
The habit that I recently been doing, and I should have been doing for a long time, is really just praying. I know it's kind of like
oh my God, mundane prayer.
But it's really like it's something so small, but
it's an intentional.
Ask how intentional prayer.
Yeah.
Ask how many people do it, and
Right.
they're gonna be like, "Oh no, I don't do it," but they go to church every Sunday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like something so small, but it's something so big.
Yeah.
Cause like our words have power. Like our words are really like they can form things. You get what I'm saying? So like when I thought about it like that, I'm like, all right, like my prayers have power. So why not use the power that God gave me?
I know that's right.
Just for me. You get what I'm saying? And just for like, you know, whoever I'm praying for and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's one thing. And like the devotionals, like I think that keeps me really disciplined, because how can I be sending devotionals and how can I be doing this and that, but I'm out here,
right, and not living by what you're spreading, what you're telling people.
So I'm like the day I stop sending devotionals, just text me. Just text me and be like, yo, are you okay?
I'm so proud of you for that. Let's double back. He started a devotional, a group that every single day, every
morning,
this man is sending scripture. How many people are in there? Like 12, 13, 14?
About 16, 17 people, yeah.
Sending a scripture, a message behind it. You know how like on the Bible app you get like your verse of the day, but then it also has like a message and like a devotional, like the whole spiel. And then we have a conversation about it. And I will say I have not been as active as I was the first few weeks of it, but it's okay. I'm coming back. I do be reading it though.
As long okay, the reason why I put this group chat together, right? First, I just had it in my heart to put it.
Yeah.
I wanted to put a couple of people that actually go to church, and a couple of people that actually know the word, and a lot of people that don't.
That didn't.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to be the only person that's actively going to church. I didn't want to be like their little, I don't know why, they're little like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I get it. Like that saying, never be the smartest
what's the word
in the room
today, Emilio? You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my goal for this chat is just, I want to eventually just make it, you know, just big, whoever adds, I want y'all to add people. Just add whoever you think needs the word. That's really it, right? And I don't want you guys to introduce yourselves. If you want to say your names, because the minute you guys introduce yourself, the minute you're like, oh, I know that person.
Yeah.
Oh, that's,
you already have preconceived things, exactly, and like, the communities. And
some people in that group chat know each other from high school, from this, but like, I don't want you to know that yet.
Care about that. It's
just
not about
go
that.
Be vulnerable. Open yourself up in the group chat. No one knows who you are. And then when they do get to know who you are, they'll be like, oh, okay. And then now y'all start building on what you already did. So like, everyone in that group chat know me, but half the people don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like the past. So, and that's fine. If they want to know, ask the question. But yeah, like that's just the main goal. The main goal of the group chat, bro. Just all of us just to build up. And like, there's certain people there that they don't go to church, but like, when I send the scripture, they respond to it. So I'm like, okay, like you're actively like trying to like.
And church is not four walls. Church is where three or more gather. Exactly. We are the church, literally. So that group chat is a church, and so they come into church.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Friday,
Saturday. I don't do it Sundays.
Yeah, because you're in church.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to do the whole picture, take a picture, tap in, because I want to actually see like who's like actually like in church. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Not yet. So like every time like on Saturday, I take a picture and I'm just like, tap in, and like one or two other people do it, and I'm like, all right.
Like send a picture of the service.
Send a picture of wherever service you're at. Just send a picture. Aww. If you're at church, just send a picture.
That's so cute.
Yeah, just to tap in. But we are doing a bowling thing. I want all y'all to actually like link up, because it's not one. It's a church group chat, but at the same time, you can still network.
You can have fun and you can network. You can
and
other things
friends.
Come out of it. Absolutely, absolutely. I think that's cool. That's cool. We'll talk about more about that later. Back on the topic though. How do you balance, or like how do you differentiate and discern knowing when to give your partner space when they're grieving versus like being that physical support for them?
I think everybody grieves different, right?
Right.
So sometimes how I would do it is, if my significant other is grieving, I'll be there communication is big to me, right? So if I'm there for you and I'm doing certain things, and you're not saying anything to me, I don't know if I'm doing the things that I need to be doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to what was the word? Differentiate. Oh my god. To differentiate that.
Okay, I could say
Differentiate whatever it's called.
characteristic.
It's very hard, and I think communication plays a huge part of that.
Yeah.
And you know, it says in the Bible too, it says there's a season to mourn and there's a season to to rejoice. Now, I'll be there for you, like the whole way, right? Because that's just who I am. I really don't know when you don't want me there and when you do want me there. Now,
Unless they say so.
I think that's the big thing, because how can I know? I'm not mentally like, unless you're giving me some body language, like you just gave me right there with that face. Unless you give me that, I'll be like, okay, now I know my space now. You get what I'm saying? But I think just communication.
I think it's hard to do that. It's hard to. I'm speaking from experience. It's hard to do that. It's hard to tell a person. But then there's also pride. Like, it's hard to tell a person, like, hey, I need you right now, when I feel like you should know that I need you right now.
No, but you can't. But that's the
and
thing,
I know that. That's what I'm saying. It's pride.
Okay.
It's a fleshly thing, because it's like, you know, I'm going through this, but like, where are you?
That's like okay. So if you, okay, so like if you say it like that, right? Just say if you feel like you don't want to tell it to your significant other, but you go to a pastor and you say, can you pray for me about this? You get what I'm saying? Like, you're telling one person, but you're not telling
the other.
So I'm just like, in those situations, bro, like, it's your significant other. Like, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to say, look, I need you right now.
Yeah.
And I just need you here with me. That's really it. Like, if you feel like you can't say that, that's something.
That's something you probably need to.
That's something that you need to
get some introspection on.
Exactly. Like, you need to talk about with God with, or you need to talk about with your significant other with. That's just, I don't even know how to. I don't even
outside
know.
Like, with any emotion, I'm the type, like, I want to talk about it right now. Like, I don't want it to fester. I don't want it to build resentment. I want to talk about it right now. But sometimes people need their space. Sometimes people need, like, that time to process, that time to go over it again in their head. Because, like, I'm like, you talk about it now, and then a few hours later or the day later, then you remember things that you wanted to say or should have said then. So, like, I get that. And there's some things that I also need. I need time on. When I'm overwhelmed, I need that time to, like, decompress and then think it over, and with, like, a sober mind. Outside of my emotions. But, like, most times, like, I want to talk about it right there, right now. And I don't want to go to bed angry. A woman marries an unbeliever, an unbelieving man. Like, I had to learn to compromise on, like, you know, like, okay, yeah. Sometimes we can talk about it right now, but sometimes we just need to.
I was the same way, to be honest with you. Like, every little argument, little scuffle, I'm just like, yo, like, nah, like, you're not getting out the car until we, like, discuss.
Not hostage.
Until we're, like, at level playing field.
Yeah.
So I know, at least just tell me what you mad about.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. Don't make me go to bed not knowing, like, what you're mad about.
Is it this?
That's what I'm saying. Because now I'm overthinking.
Yeah.
And then now I'm just like, all right, bro. Like, I don't know. So it's like, yeah, take your time. Don't get me wrong. Take your time. Go to bed. Sleep on it. Pray about it. Awesome. But, like, the next day, let's talk about it. Because I'm not gonna wait a week. I'm not gonna wait 2 weeks. I'm not. That's just not a healthy relationship.
At that point, I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's something that I'm gonna hold now.
Exactly. So I'm just like,
it's gonna come out later on. Like, I'm gonna project it later on. It's gonna come off in another argument. It's gonna bleed through other things.
It's gonna be petty.
Then,
I'm gonna sneak it in there. And, like,
exactly. Yeah, remember that time?
Exactly. Yeah. So, like, I'm just a very confrontational person. Like, to be honest with you. So,
I don't think that's always a bad thing.
It's not always a bad thing, but there is a time and place for things, though.
Yeah.
There's definitely is a time and place for things, but, like, if I see, like, you're acting a different way, and, like, we out and about, like, I'll be like, yo,
what's up?
What's up? Bro? Like, are you straight? Like, are you good? You want to talk about it right now? And then if you're like, no, we'll talk about it later. And later, if you say we'll talk about it later, just know that whole night in my head, I'm like, all right, bro, like, I'm not having fun. Like, this is not fun no more.
All I'm thinking about now until later comes.
And then, like, I started thinking about it, like, now I'm like, you can't let those little things, like, really alter your not feelings, but like alter your attitude.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? So like, just tell me what's up. Like, just, you don't have to tell, we don't have to solve the problem tonight. We don't have to solve the problem tonight. Just say what's getting you like this, and that's it. Just be like, babe, the way you just spoke to me right now is making me feel a type of way, but we'll talk about it tomorrow. Oh my God. If they just,
no, it does make a world of difference.
I'll literally sit there and be like, all right, like, you gotta respect that. You gotta respect. She said the problem. Now we're gonna talk about it tomorrow.
Okay.
Now you can go to sleep, ponder how you talk to her.
Yeah.
And now, as a man, fix the problem.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, just fix it. And I'm just like, but it's so hard for that to happen, though.
Yeah, it is.
That little communication.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It really is.
It definitely is.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
And I still don't get how communication is hard for people. Like, I mean, all right, let me not be like that diverse.
Yeah, I was like,
but like, I understand, because I never came from a family with communication. Like, my family was not like, oh, we have this problem, let's talk it out.
I feel like that's why I'm so anal about, like, yeah, well, let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it now.
And it's definitely steps. I feel like 95% of the problems that we have right now internally all come from environmental and childhood trauma and stuff like that. So that's why, like, even in beginning of relationships, I'm always like, look, communication. After that is trust. If you can communicate with me, communicate all your problems and everything, then, I'm gonna trust you. That's really it. Communication and trust. I know it's so cliche, but ask how many people had communication in a relationship.
Yeah.
Without communication, you're not gonna trust the person, bro.
Yeah, because I don't trust that you're gonna come and tell me something I need to know.
Exactly, and then it's just something. And like, as a person that didn't come from a family of communication, it's like, to me that's a generational curse, right? So to me, like, that's one thing that, and I say it to this day, like, when I have my kids, bro, I'm not gonna be best friends, buddy, but I am, though. But like, we're gonna have conversations. Yeah. Like, I want to know not everything about you, but like, I want to know mostly. Like, I want you to be so open with me, bro, that it's like, it's natural. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't feel nervous to talk to me. You don't feel this to talk to me, because like that's how it is in my household. Like, I'm just like, yo, like, nervous to talk to my pop about this.
I'm grown.
That's what I'm saying. 26,
grown,
big age,
scared to
still
ask
nervous.
Why.
I'm just like, yo, why is it like this? And I think about it, I'm like, that's how we were raised. You know what I'm saying? Like, one little small word wrong, immediate argument.
I feel like that's why it's important to be equally yoked with your partner. You need to be on the same page, especially when you're planning on bringing kids into the equation. You gotta be on the same page with that, because them seeing that divide is only gonna further.
It's gonna hurt them.
Further the generational curse. You just continued on the cycle, continued on the loop. How do you define an unequally yoked relationship? Like, what is that to you?
How would I define it? I mean, the way I look at it, to be honest with you, is like, it's like a moral thing. Like, do you have the same moral? Do you have the same vision? Are you guys on the same path, right? So, like, the way I envision it is, let me put me, for example, right? If I'm in church, if I'm doing this, if I have, if I'm on the right path, if I'm doing things that God wants me to do, and I go out of my way and I start dating somebody that's not doing, what they need to do, or somebody that's doing the complete opposite of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That to me is a very unequally yoked situation, because now you guys don't have the same morals, or not morals, but you guys don't have the same vision of where you want certain things to go. You guys don't have the same path that you guys are supposed to go. So like, brings me to like Christian dating, right? It's like, to me, this is my.
I hate that term.
This is my first time here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my first time here. I'm like, dude, it's like these are the things that like I have to like notice now. You get what I'm saying? So like, when it comes to that equally yoked, that's what I'm looking at right now, because it's okay not to be equally yoked in certain scenarios.
Right.
Like if I know most of the Bible and you just started and you don't know any of the Bible, but like you're actively pursuing it and you're actively running to that relationship with God, all right, like we're good. Like I will keep on doing what I'm doing, and hopefully you just feed off of what I'm doing.
Yeah. Have you experienced that in a relationship before, like being unequally yoked in a relationship?
I haven't experienced it to the point that I felt that my significant other was way more yoked than I was. Mm-hmm. I always felt like,
or less.
I always felt like we were like kind of matched, but the one thing that always kind of ended it was their hunger for God grew. And mine's always kind of stayed the same. You know what I'm saying? So when their hunger grew, mine kind of stayed the same, and they didn't see that hunger in me, and they were just like, you know what?
I think it's best
if we
part ways.
That brings us to another thing, and I might just be going crazy here, but if you really, really love the person, and you really, see yourself with that person. If I was in that position that my hunger is growing for God, and my significant other, I see that their hunger is stagnant.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna force feed you, but I'm definitely gonna lead you to the water. You get what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna try. Mm-hmm. Now, if I see that you want to stay there,
right, that's a different story.
But if you're like, oh, okay. Let's ride.
Yeah.
Like let's do this together. Now it's like, all right, now we are in it. We're more solid now than we were before because you didn't leave me behind. You get what I'm saying? And it can go both ways. I know I'm just mumbling here. But it can go both ways.
Go ahead.
It can go both ways.
Speak.
It can go one way that it does work. Both of you guys are on this journey together. Awesome. Or it can go another way that you guys separate and you guys get on your separate journey and work by yourselves, which I think, in my opinion and in my experience, that's a better way, because the first way, you never know if your significant other is doing it for you.
Yeah.
So that's always the scary
idolatry.
part. Exactly. So that's always the scary part, and not that many people have that much discernment to know
the difference.
that the difference between that. So, if any of y'all in that situation, please.
For that, like, what are some healthy steps that they can do, or that we all can do, that can kind of, help our partner pick back up if you see that their commitment or that their faith is wavering?
I think the main thing that they should do is go back to how it started. So go back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? Just go back to the praying, go back to reading the Bible together. And that's another thing too, but we're getting to that later. Go back to reading the Bible together. I know every church has groups. Most churches have groups. Do some groups, make it fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, church doesn't have to be this,
I gotta dragged out thing.
Exactly. Like, I gotta read my Bible now. I gotta read my Bible for 30 minutes. Make it fun. Listen to podcasts together, watch videos together. Like, it doesn't have to be together, but it's always fun when you're doing it with somebody else. Right. You know what I'm saying? So as I said, just go back to the roots, man, and just how y'all built it up, go back there. And don't overcomplicate it. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't think because you're not doing this one thing that, like, oh my God, like, I'm not doing it right. No, yeah, it's okay.
I think that striving for perfection in Christian culture is so, like, we talked about it literally. I think one of the first devotions that you posted.
I think it was James 1:12.
I didn't tell you, but I do remember the message. And I sent the voice note, and I was like, the striving for perfection is taking people away from God's message. Like, yes, you fight and you yearn to be Christ-like, but you will never be perfect. That's
Never.
where Satan got, like, he wanted to be God. You will never be God, but you want to strive to be Christ-like.
Exactly.
And so that strive for perfection distracts you from having the actual relationship, because you're so fixated on, trying, like, you fixate on religion and doctrine instead of relationship.
Exactly.
And so, like, that's where, like, I feel like in this, I don't know, generation, season, that's where people like fall out of grace, fall out of, like, fall out of the church for those exact reasons. And then people are hypocrites.
That too. And like, I hate that, like, well, hate's a strong word, but I just don't like how, like, people are hypocrites in the church, and that's how people see us outside the church.
Exactly.
And I'm just like,
and that's a label slapped on.
It's like they look at you, oh, you're a Christian? Oh. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that breaks my heart.
It's like, oh my, like, okay, I understand, but like, know me as a person first,
right,
before you would judge people.
And I feel like not even that. Know who God is. Like, know who Christ is first.
Yeah.
Before, because humans are flawed.
Oh,
Humans we're sinners by nature.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, you don't compare what we do to who God is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It'll never ever line up
at all.
And so, like, that's what breaks me, because it's like they always talk about things that happen. Like, but who did those things? People did those things. Let's go back. Go into your word and see, what did God do? Yeah. What did Christ say? How did he move when he was here on earth? What did he say about these things? What did he say about hypocrites themselves? What did he say to the religious people, to the Pharisees? What did he say to them? That's what you look at versus what their actions are.
Yeah. No, and I literally had a conversation with my brother not too long ago, and the way he talks to me sometimes, I'm just like, dude, like, do you think that I think that I'm over you because I'm a Christian? I'm like, bro, no, like, that's I didn't even give you anything for you to even reach to that conclusion. But like, that's just how the stigma is nowadays. Yeah. So I'm just like, it sucks, but at the same time, I'm like, all right, but I can't control it. There's something I can't control.
Just pray for them.
And
there's church hurt. There's Christian hurt. Like,
yeah,
they hear Christian, they wince.
Yeah, they're like, oh, they didn't want to talk to you. They're just like, oh, you're a Christian, all right, and like, they just shut down.
Yeah,
like, whatever they were about to say, they shut down. I'm just like,
yeah, it ain't nobody's fault but ours, though.
It is true. I'm not gonna, I know a lot of there's a lot of people that I know that are very judgmental, and they read the Bible every day, blah blah. But that's just something that God has to work in them, and that's really something that
Yeah.
That's just how life is.
Routine versus relationship. Read the Bible every day, but if you don't apply it,
the one thing that I've always said, like, when I first came into Christianity and first came to, like, relationship with God, I was like, I just pray that I'm not the type of person that, like, I don't want to portray myself as, like, someone, like, forcing the word down your throat. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to portray myself like that, like, at all. And I tell people before I even, like, say anything about the Bible, so I'm like, look, like, I don't want you to think that I'm forcing anything down your throat. So if you feel uncomfortable, just let me know. If you want to get out of that conversation, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to, because there's people like that to me, and I'm like, dude, like, no, like, you're pushing me away, you're not pushing me towards, like, at all.
Right.
And that's just how it is. Like, with one of my homeboys, I'm like I started noticing, like, every time, like, he had a problem, like, I was like, oh yeah, but, like, this is what it says, like, in the Bible. And then in my head, I'll catch myself and be like, all right, like, let me tone it down.
Sometimes you just gotta listen.
Yeah, just like, let me tone it down a little bit, and, like, let me just, like,
you just gotta listen and just be there. And when you do that, like, you just are that ear for them, then now they're asking you questions. Like, now they're coming to you like, hey, like, what is this? And the Bible says this. What does that mean? Or da-da-da-da. Because you're allowing them to go through that on their own. Exactly.
I think that's what happens. That's what happened with my brother too. Like, he would send me a video, and then, like, it would just be like this. I don't even know what the video was. It was something, like, out of pocket, like something about the Bible. And I was like, Julian. Yeah, that's my brother's name, Julian.
Julian.
I was like, Julian, like, go and research it yourself. Don't take it from somebody else, but research it yourself.
Go look.
And then, like, more and more, like, he'll ask me questions, and, like, we'll have little arguments here and there, but like, that's my brother at the end of the day. So, like, we'll have little arguments here and there, but at least he's actively researching the word. You know what I'm saying? So
He's seeking.
He's seeking the word.
Seek
So I'm just like,
and ye shall find.
yeah, that's how it is.
How do you like? How can couples tell whether or not like they're unequally yoked, or if they're just going through an off season, or like how life unpredictable, stress, grief, career change, all of these things play a part into just being unbalanced in a moment in time versus like actually being unequally yoked. Like
I think imbalances in relationships, it's like, how do I say it? There's always going to be a season of imbalance, and when there is a season of imbalance, just let you know, like, that's when your relationship is tested the most, because that's really what you see, as I said before, who picks up the slack on who's slacking. Yeah. So like, if our relationship is imbalanced, or whatever season we have is imbalanced, it technically doesn't mean that our relationship is imbalanced as well. It just means we're going through a season. You know what I'm saying? So as you said, like a career change, like, more hours at the job, and less hours with you, stuff like that. Like, it's there's gonna be times like that, but as long as, how can I say it? As long as you know that this is just temporary, and that as long as you stay, how you say it? Stay solid, stay grounded. Yeah, it's fine. Like, you're gonna get through it, especially with the person that your husband or you love the most. It's just a season, bro. It's not your relationship that's imbalanced. It's just a season that you're in is not really aligning right now. That's fair, but it will align.
That's fair. No. How do you maintain like love and respect for someone who you feel like is unequally yoked from you? Like, they may know more or less. Either way, doesn't matter. Whatever the pendulum swings, like, feeling like you're inadequate or that they are.
I mean, how do I maintain it is just say if they know less than I do. I was in their shoes before. You know what I'm saying? So not everybody, once you open the Bible, you start, oh my God. You just soak it in. Just like the words are coming in your, no, like that's not how it works. Yeah. Like, we all start somewhere. Like, when I first opened the Bible, I was like, bro, what is this? Reading Genesis, I'm like, bro, what is this for real? And then, like, now I'm reading it, I'm like, okay, like, now, like, I'm depicting certain things. Now I'm doing this. It all just comes with, like, time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just say if I've been going to church for 5 years and my significant other's been going to church for a year, obviously I'm going to know more. Yeah. Because I've been in that environment more. So, if I see that, she's inadequate in certain situations, bro, if I see that she's inadequate in certain aspects, I'm just be humble. You know what I'm saying? I was just like you back then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It took me time to get here, but like, I'm just like you. And then when she does get there, she might know more than me. So like, now it's your time to teach me. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing. Oh my God, that's one thing that I understand. I understand that us men, we have to lead. I understand that. And we have to lead in the church. We have to lead this. But, bro, if I don't know things and you know them, don't hold me against that. Don't hold me. You should know this. No, I don't know it. So what are you going to do? Are you going to teach me it? Or are you just going to badger me for it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, and that's the one thing I just, especially like with I've been noticing that like with a lot of Christian women, like, oh, like, he doesn't know this, he doesn't know that. Yeah, but what do you know? Like, I'm just like, but what do you know? Like, what can you teach him? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna know everything. I'm telling you this right now, I'm not gonna know anything. You should have seen me in high school. I barely knew anything. But at the same time, teach me. Yeah. Teach me, and I promise you, I'll teach you.
Teach each other, and then the man will lead you.
That's what I'm saying. But if he's totally oblivious in the beginning, and he doesn't know anything, and you know majority of it, that's different for a girl, is it?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think it's subjective. I'm gonna speak for myself. When you're with somebody who may not know anything, that's your opportunity, like you said, to teach them. And then from the information that they gain, they continue to seek God on their own. And from the things that you teach them, they expound on it further, and then they get revelation that you didn't get prior, because that's what, God graced them with, and then they come back to you, and it's like just watering each other. You feed me, I feed you. God feeds us.
Is it? I have one question. I spoke about it with my friends. Is it different for a lukewarm guy and not a lukewarm lady to go out? Like for a non-lukewarm lady to pursue a lukewarm guy. And then is it different from a non-lukewarm guy going after a lukewarm
conventionally woman? It's like the man shall lead them and all that stuff. The man is the head of the household, is the priest of the household, all of that. But the Bible also says that if a woman marries an unbeliever, an unbelieving man, her grace covers them, or like it's sufficient enough for them both. Not to say that he doesn't also need to have his own relationship with God, but in marriage, in becoming one, he's also covered. But that's still a responsibility on his end to also seek God on his part.
Okay. Because I was having that conversation. I was like, when my friend was telling me, I was like, that just makes no sense. I was like, that just makes no sense to me.
That it shouldn't be that way?
It should be, if it's one way, it should be the same way.
Of course it should be the both way. It's hypocritical to do. That's what you teach. Water, we both grow.
Okay.
And God bless us.
I just needed to know that part.
But yeah. Okay, well, that's all the time we have today.
It was fun.
I really appreciate you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
You drove a long way.
I did.
And it was fun. It was fun. We had fun. Great talk. Great chat.
Do it again any day you want me to.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Close it out?
I am going to close it out. Thank you, Frank, putting me on the spot. Thank you for watching Change of Heart Podcast. You heard it here from Emilio and I. And we will see you next episode. Bye.
Bye.
City.